Robert back again on my quest to get to 2200. I've been playing some games tonight and I haven't been doing well. I'm down to 2158 and let's see if we can get a 10-minute game. All right, it's taking a little time. All right, opponent's 2130. And he's got the white pieces. He starts off with e4, and we will go b6. My bishop comes out. Now, depending on the knight move, if he plays the knight, I go e6. And with the potential to pin, but he's brought bishop, so we will continue with our push over here. And now we'll just continue with regular Hippo. And here we go. I've got to be careful. He could push that piece down the board on me. And let's get our Hippo. I expect this push to come. And I probably should. Yeah, let's. I gotta meet this. If he takes, I take. All right, take. All right, let's bring the knight out. Let's get castled as quickly as we can. This is not your typical Hippo setup. If he drops here, I have to push. He brings a rook, either one of these rooks to the center. I got to get my king out of the center of the board. Comes here. I'll just move over. Matter of fact, I may move over. Yeah, I'll just move over. I don't want to push because I don't want to open up this e5 square. But okay. Let's do this. We'll keep him out. If he wants to take, not a problem. Coming here, here. I may even just slide the rook over, queen. I mean, there's. Look at that. All right, so. Push and push them out. Then take it. No, I can't take it. Do this. We're going to push them out. Knight comes in here. Man. All right. Let's push them out. Can't. We can. Come in here. How's it going to take? My. All right. If I go here, he takes, I take, and he can take here. All right, but let's do this. We're going to protect first. We may even slide him this direction. Also got possibly this move. He may just come in here. All right. Here. He takes, I take. Let's do this. We'll hit here. All right, here we go. Go here. Oh, shit. Let's come here. He takes, I take. Got that. All right. Okay. I'm a little tired. I'm this is probably going to be my last game. I think I'm too tired at this point to play. Take. Let's do this. Can't take. He can push. Got this coming too. Maybe this. Knight takes back here. We'll go ahead and pre-move that. Oh my God. What do we got going on? Moly. Let's take. Let's drop back. Maybe we come here. This under attack, under attack. Take. Oh, what am I doing? Knight F2. All right, Knight F2. Right. Come here. Take. I take. This one's under major attack. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. And if he takes. Okay. I'm threatening this. He is under attack 3 times. He's defended once, twice. If he takes, I take. He's defended once, twice, 3 times if he comes here. Problem is this pawn's could drop. This knight protects here. All right. All right, let's see. I'm a pawn down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm a pawn down. However, he's got weaknesses. This pawn's a weakness. Queen's under attack right now. If he moves his queen away, just take. Get the pawn back. This guy's under attack. Moves his queen. I mean, I could take. He takes. I take. Ugh. I would think he's got to take. He takes, I take. Now he's under attack. Okay. Let's take. Now he's under attack. Let's say he drops here. Just take. Comes here. Take. He comes here. Take. All right, so he put a knight here. Let's do this. We do not want the knight coming in. I don't want to take here because this allows the rook to come in. This doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. All right, if I take, what do we do? All right, let's guard it. Let's guard it because I want to take here. What do we do? Drop back. Come over here. Take. And we do this. All right, so what's he going to do? Take, take, take. I take, you take, take. All right, so right now we are even with material. All right. We're taking. I'll assume he does this. Hey, let's do this. If he wants to take, not a problem. Goes here. I take. I take, he takes. Okay. Take. Let's do this. All right. Okay. Come in here. Do this. All right. There we go. Okay. We are attacking here. Oh, look at that. I didn't. All right. All right, let's do this. He's going to push down the board. Let's do this. All right, we're going to come here. He's pushing. Now we have stopped it in its tracks. He can come here. And we're going to come here. Going to come here. We're going to get rid of this guy. Goes here. We push. Okay. We're coming here. He comes in here. We push. He takes. Okay, what do we do? We take. We take. We come over here. Okay, where's he going? Can we win him? All right, we're gonna win. Take. We'll check. Come in here. We're coming here. All right, he resigned. He can't. I had him stopped here, and then once I push this, he can't get in. All right, so let's do a quick game review. And well, it's been a long night. I'm up to 2165. I got a few points back, and 73.1 to 66.9. Just not playing good. Just not playing good. I mean, if you look over here, you see all the bad moves, a ton of them. All right, but let's get started. And I'll tell you what we'll do. We will save our analysis, and we're going to put a new analysis. All right, what are we doing here? I want to get all this off here. All right. Okay. You have to give me a moment. I'm not doing real well right now. Okay, let's see. All right. My opponent played e4, and I'm going to come out with b6. And it's considered in no one's defense. E4, then b6 considered in no one's. Then I'm going to play my bishop out, and he plays his knight. So when he plays his knight, I will play e6, and I will look to pin this direction. But I'm not always going to pin. I'm waiting to see what his next move is. If his next move is like this particular move, and tell you what, let me put this in a way where I can actually let's just, all right, okay, let me get this. Okay, and we are creating a new collection. I'm sorry, I'm just, I don't like the washed out screen, and obviously it doesn't want to cooperate with me. I probably don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. Okay, like I said, I'm having some issues. We'll just add it to the Hippo collection. Okay, let's go to my library. All right, so let's. Okay, so we're back where I want to be. All right, so he goes e4, and let's go where we're at. And what I was talking about here, if he pushes the f4 pawn here, and now I can pin, and I'm threatening this. And what normally they'll do is they'll play this particular move, play that move. I can now play knight to f6, and I can hit it again. So then what they normally do is they will do this. They will play this particular move right here, and now I can go either c5. I like to go d5. I like the d5 because then they'll usually push, and then I can just plop my knight in here, and let's just say, well, I don't know, say he takes, I can take back, and I'm hitting here, this guy's pinned, and I'm just in a much better situation. For instance, let's say he does this to unpin it. I can play knight to c6. I've got quite a few options. Let's say I go knight to c6. Let's say I go knight to c6, and he just like, all right, he takes. If he takes, I can just take back, takes, and now I'm hitting here. So, I mean, if he goes to f4, once again, if he goes f4, then I push the bishop up to pin the knight, and then I work on targeting the e4 square. So that's what I'm saying. When I play the e6 move, I'm waiting to see if he's going to push f4. Majority of the time, they don't push it. So I just go ahead and continue with the Hippo. And now he's always got this under the tables, but the thing is, now it's not, this push isn't as strong. And part of the reason, and I think Simon Williams said in one of his videos, is with the f4 push, you would prefer the knight to be on f3. All right, so I go bishop to g7. He castles, and now I just continue with my Hippo setup. And he's continuing with typical moves that we see in the Hippo. And now he goes. He pushes it. And here I push f5, and the engine actually has it like further down the list. It prefers other moves. Knight to h6 also clamps down on the square. knight of G to knight of G to F6 is a move that they were recommending, the computer recommends, but I like the F5 just to stop it dead in its tracks. He takes, I take back, and now let's go back one. Now I'm not too worried about the position now because he doesn't have the knight here, and he can jump into here. He doesn't have that move because he played the knight over here to E2. And you know, I can castle. I can play my knight out in castle. All right, so here he brings his queen over. So let's just, D5 right here is what the engine prefers, and you know, I saw that, but I didn't want to give up the E5 square. So I just went ahead and I played my knight out, and he brings this rook over. All right, I'm gonna just castle. And now he puts his bishop here, and once again D5. But I just was very cautious about allowing E5 to become available. Turns out D5, according to the engine, was the best move. I just bring my king over, and now he puts his bishop right into my position. And I bring my pawn up just to keep the knight out. Pushes D5, solidified. Apparently, I had numerous times push D5. I never did. And now he's got a bishop buried here. And I just bring a pawn up. I'm thinking maybe I can push this way, dislodge him, and then the pressure on this pawn will fall. If he gives me one move and I can push this, I can get rid of this pawn. But that's not quite the move I was expecting. He brought his bishop over. So I went ahead and pushed. He dropped away. And now I defend. And I'm still waiting to see if I can get this move in. And he plays his pawn up. Knight to C5. That's what the engine likes. Rook D8. Yeah, I bring my bishop over. I suppose the engine doesn't hate it. Let's see. He plays, he takes. I take back. And he's up a pawn, but he's got weaknesses. This guy's weak. He's been guarded twice, but he is weak. I got a line against his queen. He's got some weaknesses. And here, knight to C5 and rook D8 are the two engine moves I like. And I just kick his queen away first, which not its favorite move. And now I bring my knight up, and apparently this is a huge mistake. He just take back. The engine actually prefers knight to C5. And I don't know, if you take knight D4 is basically hidden here. Let's say he can't. He's under attack, so he can drop back, and we're just gonna win this piece. So knight to H5 is a mistake, but he doesn't take. And now I go knight to C5 because he can't take. If he takes here, I just take back. And he brought his knight down. All right. I can take here. I can take here. Well, if I take here, I got to block. All right, but when I took there, he comes back down, and I bring my knight back. I could have went to queen to F6. Takes. As a matter of fact, the engine preferred that. I brought my knight back, and now I'm hitting here, hitting there. If I can bring a rook, I can hit again. Bring a bishop, I can hit it again. He moved his knight away. All right, so I brought my queen up. It's queen's off the board, queens are off the board, and now the bishop is being hit 3 times. So, and also, I'm hitting the pawn up here. He brings this rook over to defend. I just take. So I'm back to even material. but he's still got weaknesses. But I hear the engine actually says take, but I did not want to let his queen in. All right, so I just pushed up to keep the knight out. And he brings this rook over. And I just bring my rook down. And I'm winning here. I'm got a advantage. And I'm going to just come back and get behind this bishop. And he brings this knight around. All right, we'll just take. And he comes back. Here, what's in? Say knight take d4. Knight take d4. I don't know about that. I take. Happens if he takes. King to g7. And I mean, what happens if he comes here? I just push it back. But in essence, what I've got is I got 2 pieces for a rook. I missed the fact that I would have 2 pieces for a rook. He takes. Take back. And now I just kind of lock this pawn up. Brings this knight around and just drop back. Also could have came this way and hit it. I drop back. He gets this knight around, but you know, at this point it's a little too late. And he had some play, and I move my king over. I think if he pushes, I'm gonna just slide here and get a control of the square. He brought his knight down, and now d5. He just takes though. I brought my bishop down, thinking, all right, if he takes, I'll just take. But he didn't want to do that, so now I'm starting to get a little bit more of an advantage, and he gives me a check, and now he's going for a pawn, but now his knight is over here in no man's land, and I'm just working on winning that knight. And there we go. It's finally fallen, and I also can come back here and get control of this. But you know, he pushes first. So I take. He takes. And I bring my bishop back, and I'm just controlling this diagonal. And he drops this king down, and then I just drop my bishop back. And he resigned at this point because the bishop can always pick off this pawn. And once he gets his king down, like I say, he walks his king all the way down here, this pawn can walk up the board. And my kings always can stop this pawn. So, I mean, he's dead lost. All right, but anyway, I will see you on the next video, and hopefully I'll have a better day.